It shouldn't shock you that I'm making a video about OG Jordan models which are actually disrespected in the sneaker game. In this video, I'm gonna discuss resale prices and the battle between the OGs.
You just wrong. Shut the f up and be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
And the new gen sneakerheads.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm gonna start this video off with the only model that's pretty much excluded from this conversation, the Jordan 4s. We saw Jordan 4 Fire Reds in 2020. These are actually reselling and they've been constantly going up in price. I think they're like at $360 at this point. I'm gonna put the resale right here for y'all, but they're going for a pretty decent amount, and it's rare when it comes to OG Jordan colorways. The only reason that is because this is still a hyped model. We got the breads. We are gonna see the reimagined version release next month, so I want to see what that's gonna do to this retro. Being that this isn't one of the most hyped colorways from the OGs, it's still actually holding on strong, unlike the predecessor, which was the Jordan 3 Fire Red. These actually released in 2022. People were almost getting tired of how many times these were getting restocked. They come with the Nike Air on the back. It's one of the OG colorways and they're still at $240. It's honestly shocking to me because this is a banger. I love the execution and what they did with this sneaker right here. Later in this video, I'm gonna show you a Jordan that released in the early 2000s, which is actually going for $250 2 months prior to them releasing, so stick around for that. But right now we got the Fire Red Jordan 3s. I don't know what it is about the Jordan 3 model that is still getting slept on. Even the Jordan 3 Fears got disrespected. These are currently on sale for $160. I know it's not an OG colorway, but I would honestly say these deserve more respect. But the OGs not even getting the respect they deserve is crazy, bro. There's constantly a battle between the OGs and the new gen, whether it's with rap
For idiots like him who do not know hip-hop
or sneakers. There's always that constant debate of what's better. The new gen disrespecting the OGs, it just doesn't make sense in my head. I'm kind of in between everything, so I do appreciate both. Another one from 2022, the Jordan 12 Playoffs, one of my favorite silhouettes from the brand, and this is one of the best colorways on this model. OG, it's a beautiful looking shoe you could wear with pretty much anything, and it's still only going for $230, bro. It's a bargain in my opinion. I personally love OGs more than collabs. Y'all could flame me in the comments, but it's just how I feel. The Cherry Jordan 12s is another perfect example of that. These are also going for around $230 months after the release. It's a beautiful shoe, top 10 sneaker of the year in my opinion. At the end of the day, if it doesn't have hype behind the shoe, resale's not going to be there. They're not going to sell out. You should be able to walk into the stores and get the sneaker you want, almost like Modell's East Bay when you could call in, yo, y'all still got these? I need those type of vibe. I don't mind it honestly, but I still think colorways like the Cherries Playoffs, Fire Red 3s should all be way more coveted than they are. People are gravitating towards collabs and limited colorways way more than something like this, which is iconic and Jordan actually played with, kicked ass in back in the day. I don't understand it. It is what it is. It's almost like the Jordan 11 DMPs that we saw recently, the Gratitudes. In previous years, these would have sold out, but nowadays, sneakerheads don't get that same rush in the brain as we would back in the day when a sneaker would sell out on Sneakers app, so you gotta run around and try to find it. That doesn't really happen that often anymore unless it's a collab like I was saying before. A sneaker like the DMPs is gonna be sitting on the app for like an hour or two. You could grab your size with no problem, so there's no explosion in the brain where it's like, yo, I gotta run and get these. It's more so if I want them, I could grab them real quick. They're low-key going for under retail damn near a month after the release, which is insane to me. Beautiful shoe nonetheless. I did complain a little bit about the materials and shit like that, but it doesn't take away from the colorway. DMPs getting disrespected is insane to me. The new generation low-key just like A6, Solomon and shit like that. This next one is unanimous. The Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined is honestly one of the most disrespected sneakers of 2023. Resale for these is damn near like $120. Jordan brand was giving people money back for those who paid retail. They were giving like 20-30% back, which is insane, bro. If this was a standalone colorway and we didn't have OG Royals to compare it to, these would have been doing way better, but being that it is a new iteration of this OG, people not fucking with it, bro. It is what it is. I kind of understand this one, but not as bad as it is, bro. Like, jeez, people really not messing with these at all. Let me know how you feel about the Royal Reimagined. This 2006 colorway of the Jordan 5 is going for like $240, and they released in March. I understand this isn't a fully OG colorway, but when you really think about it, at this point they kind of are. It's from 2006, almost 20 years since these released. I would almost consider these damn near an OG colorway, especially when these new gen sneakerheads were probably being born in 2006. This is OG to them, bro. It's before they were born. I actually did a first look video for them if you guys want to check that out. Materials are crazy on this pair. Even a sneaker like this 2 months early is going for $240. There might be another topic I have to discuss with you guys in a later video, being that people are kind of broke nowadays, selective with what they want to spend their money on. So something like this might fall to the back burner versus a sneaker like the Cherry 12s. Personally, I thought the black toe Jordan 1 lows were gonna do way better, but even these got disrespected, bro. They're going for $130 on the resale market, and it's insane. This sneaker down the line is gonna be worth way more than it is today. Just like a couple other sneakers that I mentioned in this video, just because they're going for shit right now does not mean that down the line they're gonna go for that same $130. When it's all said and done, these prices are gonna go up. So if there is a sneaker you've been eyeballing, kind of want to pick up, but you don't know because it's going for a little bit, so you think it'll always be there, that will not always be the case. Trust me, prices typically hover for a little while, and then when these pairs start getting beat, people start cracking necks for these prices. I think this is a must in the collection. We are also gonna see the reimagined high version of these this year. I'm excited to see them. Hopefully they don't them up, but that leads us into the next sneaker I want to talk about. Lost and found Jordan 1s. These are like the polar opposite of what this video is. This is a hyped OG colorway. People were going crazy over it. I feel like more of these other colorways that I showed y'all should have the same notoriety as these. The Cherry 12s damn near stand hand in hand with these lost and founds. I know the Jordan 1 Chicago is probably one of the, if not the most popular colorway of any Jordan, but these other ones should not fall so far behind. This is the perfect reimagined sneaker though. Hopefully they do the black toes how they did these. If not, those gonna end up like these right here. This OG colorway also did get some love, the Jordan 3 reimagined, and it's a no-brainer, bro. The way that they made this shoe, everything behind it just deserved to be top 2, if not the best Jordan that we got last year. That's why these are going for $300, and I still think these deserve to be higher. They will actually go up, and this might actually be my first double up sneaker. I might have to go back and grab a second pair of these. Let me know if that's a dumb idea or should I actually do it. I've been debating it. I think it's time. Before these get to $400 or $500, I might have to pull the trigger. There's 2 more OGs I want to cover in this video. One of them being the Jordan 8 playoffs. One of those that the way they executed it, it was just perfect. The first time we saw them with the red tab on the back brought a lot of OG sneakerheads out when these released. I was one of the people that were super gassed to get them. I've never had a pair of 8s before this, so it just added to the nostalgia for me, but it seemed like a lot of other sneakerheads did actually gravitate towards this OG model. These are currently reselling for $260, a little bit over retail, unlike most of the other retros I showed y'all in this video, which means that a lot of people actually with the Jordan 8 playoffs. Another one of those OG models that down the line will be worth more than what they're worth right now, especially the way they've been doing retros lately. They've been killing it with the shape, good materials, unlike these right here. Any playoff Jordan should automatically do good. These went crazy. I'm glad I got these in the collection. I gotta end this video right with the Jordan 2 Chicagos. These dropped at the end of 2022 and they're dead ass going for $150. thugs. I understand people don't really love Jordan 2s, and they've been giving us 2s after 2s after 2s. Being that this is an OG colorway, it deserves more respect. This is actually the first pair of 2s that I ever owned. I haven't worn them yet, as y'all can see. Kind of gets tricky when you have all these sneakers to pick and choose a new one to break out. These are actually not bad. They felt pretty comfortable when I tried them on feet. It's a clean Jordan. I think they deserve way more hype than what they're getting, and it just kind of goes to show that most of these OG colorways, people are skipping right past them. If it's not an Amam and Year collab, sometimes Union, Travis Scott, it's just not gonna be popular. And it's weird, bro. This is a whole different time in sneakers. Up to like 2016, 2015, we didn't see as many collabs as we're seeing, so that's definitely a determining factor when it comes to these OG colorways doing good. I don't even think resell is the only factor, but I think it's a good way to gauge if people are buying these or not, what people are willing to pay for these. Like, people are only willing to pay $150 for these, which kind of goes to show that this isn't that hyped of a shoe. These are still available in certain places, which once again goes to show that people are not getting that rush they would get in the past. I don't know if people are just tired of sneakers, what it is, but at the end of the day, something definitely changed where OG colorways and models are being disrespected, bro. And we're not tolerating any OG sneaker slander in the chat. It's just not happening. But that pretty much did it for this video. I just wanted to go over some of the OG models that I have, what they're currently going for, what I feel about the state of the sneaker game as far as new gen versus OGs go. Let me know what your 3 favorite OG Jordan colorways are. Make sure y'all subscribe to my new channel. If you love conspiracy theories, check that channel out. I'm gonna start posting content real soon. I've tested it on this channel a couple times and the videos actually did pretty well, but I don't want to confuse my viewers. I'm doing early sneaker content. I don't want to throw conspiracies onto there, but if y'all do love conspiracy theories, check out the channel. I'm gonna link it at the top of the description for y'all. Once I get 100 subscribers or something like that, I will start posting. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Check out one of these 2 videos because that's what YouTube is recommending you to watch based on your previous history. I love y'all. Thank you for watching, whether it's morning, night, evening, whenever you're watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and shit, I'm gonna catch y'all in one of these 2 videos. Peace.